everybody, John Van Dyke here for New Jersey Exposed. Today is Saturday, September 4th, 2021. Time is 6:05 p.m. Yes, Jersey time. Alright, speaking of time, it's time for another Blue Zero Hero story. This time it's involving a child. You know, this is why I'm so irked about it. I keep seeing these propaganda stories where the cops are buying ice cream, having ice cream with a kid, buying lemonade from a kid's lemonade stand, getting photo pictures of them with kids. I worry about stuff like this because they have a high probability of being bad to kids. I'm not saying all of them, but if you ask me, my kid's grown up, but if I had young children, oh no, you're not gonna be with my kid. Okay, if you're with my kid, I'm standing there. Okay, so this is reported on shorenewsnetwork.com. And it reads, this came out on September 4th. Reads as follows: former police officer indicted for child pornography offenses. All right, let's find out what he did. This is out of Norfolk, Virginia. A federal grand jury returned an indictment yesterday charging a Virginia Beach man with attempted production of child pornography, receipt of child pornography, and access with intent to view child pornography. According to court documents, Nathan Allen Jr., 33, who was employed as a police officer by the Kingsmill Resort in Williamsburg, and before that by the Hampton Police Department, allegedly attempted to produce child pornography using a minor on separate dates in 2019 and 2021 when she was 11 and 12 years old. The indictment alleges that Allen received images of child sexual abuse material on various dates in the spring of 2021 and May 2021, accessed child pornography on cell phone. Well, he should also be charged as stupid. How many times I said this? You're going to do crap like that, you don't put it on your phone. You don't leave it on your computer, you don't leave it anywhere. You shouldn't have it to begin with. Allen is charged with 2 counts of attempted production of child pornography, 3 counts of receipt of child pornography, and 1 count of access with intent to view child pornography. If convicted, he faces a mandatory minimum penalty of 15 years in prison and a maximum penalty of 30 years in prison on the production charges, a mandatory minimum of 5 years in prison, a maximum penalty of 20 years in prison on the, this guy, he's not going to see the day of light again, and a maximum penalty of 20 years on the access with intent to view charge. Actual sentences for federal crimes are typically less than the maximum penalties. A federal district court judge will determine any sentence after taking account the U.S. sentence and blah, 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 blah. Raji Parikh, acting U.S. Attorney General for the Eastern District of Virginia, specialized blah, 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 is investigating the story. Let's see, is there a copy of this press release is located on the website, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we got another cop thinking with the little head. Yes, this is a little head problem. So maybe we should come up with a new charge besides stupidness. You should be charged with stupidness, and the other charge will be thinking with the little head. These cops, these bad cops out there, they've got sexual deviation problems, whether it's child pornography, looking at children's pictures, trying to make child pornography, raping women, stealing naked pictures off of women's phones, trying to have sex with minors. It all comes back to thinking with the little head. So obviously the little head has some kind of derangement. Maybe the psychiatrists out there can start getting some kind of thing together to help counsel these little heads that have sexual dysfunctions. But these cops, these bad cops, sexual dysfunction. You ask yourself, what the hell happened to them when they were kids that made them go like this? Jesus. You know, with all the porn out there, why are you doing this? Why you gotta, again, I'm sorry, I know I talk like this in other videos. It's just the way I feel about people. You have this job of being the protector of laws and indirectly protecting society, because you're enforcing laws and the enforcement protects people indirectly. That's the byproduct. You got a job that's paying you well. You got a job where a lot of people out there give you respect. You got a job where people fear you. They want to blow smoke up your ass. They want to be your friend. They want to buy you an ice cream. They want to give you a lemonade. They're going to pick up the tab for you at the luncheonette. I've done it myself. I was in a Dunkin' Donuts. I had a Hazlet Township cop behind me. I told the girl at the window, I says, I'll pay for his breakfast. I didn't know it was going to be $8, but anyway, I paid for it. Did my good deed for the day. Don't even know who the officer was. Don't care. But you got this job. It comes with all these perks. And let's not be naive, people. It comes with a lot of perks. Why would you jeopardize that for the sake of your private parts? Because we all know what this is up to. You know, the guy's getting himself off every night to child porn. That's what he's doing. He's getting himself off. He's sitting there looking at it, doing the old rub-a-dub-dub with himself and getting off. I'm like, you gotta ask yourself, dude, what are you thinking? What were you thinking about? That's the only thing you can get yourself off to? With all the porn out there in this world and live cams and all that stuff, that's what you got to get yourself off to. And you know, and finally, you got to know that every one of these sites on the internet that's promoting child pornography is being monitored by the FBI, the government. There's organizations out there that are playing games to set you up. They're watching you. They see your IP address. They know where you're at. You can't hide from this shit. So why would you even risk it? If you got some little problem like that, you like to see kids naked, and just keep it to yourself, man. Don't act on it, because you end up like this guy right here. He's never going to see the day of light. He's going to go to prison, and he's going to be at the top of the list. He'll be lucky if he gets out of prison alive, if he manages to get a short enough prison sentence. I think he'll probably 10, 15, 20 years, but regardless, you are at the top of the list to be taken out by other prisoners. Even if they put you in protective custody, you still are at the top of the list. So my advice to everybody and anybody with special attention to law enforcement, you got a little thing for kids, just keep it to yourself and don't act on it, because
check the mic and make sure
it's not worth it, as far as I'm concerned. And your family will never talk to you, your friends will hate you, everybody hate you. It's just, there's no way you can rationalize that kind of behavior. All right, people, I'll put that link in the description. Go read it yourself. Another story of cop and child pornography, violence against children. Till next time, people.
It sound right, boys.